Boys, this is my third time filming this video. The first two times I recorded this, I recorded it without showing my screen, so just my face. We made about $754 on our Lucid Funded today. Again, very textbook entries. I just recapped literally the entire thing, so I'm a little pissed that I have to redo this, but I'm looking to speed through it. Song of the day is M523 by I'm So Marcus. Wait, let me show y'all. Oh, it's wait. Uh, Alright, song of the day. I hope y'all can hear me better now. On the earbuds. Alright. Let's get straight into the recap. Thank God. Okay. So this one is gonna be recorded. Alright, so again, we had 730 unemployment claims coming out. Damn, bro. I really just recapped this entire thing, bro. This actually sucks. Alright, so again, as I said, mainly other than NQ, I was looking at ES. ES, we had this 4-hour bullshit. Bro, this is going to be like a 2-minute video because I've gone over this so many times. Alright, so we had this 4-hour bullshit for gap with the high time frame low that I wanted to see get taken out. And then I wanted to see reactions out of it. Then I realized on NQ we have too many gaps for me to get an adequate fill towards the upside. So I wanted to catch the shorts, because if I wanted to take longs, there'd be all these gaps in the way of me like going long, that like we were bound to reverse at some point. So like I'm just looking, like I want like price to sweep out a good area and then get reactions towards the downside. So we had a really textbook entry. Again, market opened pretty choppy. We ended up sweeping out the 1 minute low right there. Reactions up to the upside. Now here's where it gets interesting. We sweep out this 1 minute high right here, and we ended up getting a reaction right there, bang, and then, okay, so this is basically the entire entry. Okay, so we ended up getting a 1 minute sweep of liquidity, right, and we ended up creating an SMT right here, right. So now I'm looking for an invalidation on ES, but I don't see an invalidation. However, what I do see is when at like around the 842 area, we're still far away from this 1 minute low, and I'll explain why that matters in a second. So our confluence so far is at SMT, 1 minute liquidity sweep, break a structure on the 1 minute time frame, and an invalidation of two 1 minute for value gaps, right? At the same time, my break even point for this trade would be this 1 minute low right here, because if we were going to fill in this 15-minute bullish value gap that we retested, and if we were going to react, we would react after sweeping this high time frame liquidity, this session low, right? So that was where I was going to go break even. We were still like a good amount of points away. We were like 25 points away. So again, I entered the trade right there, stops with the 1 minute low, take profit at that Asia low, I think. Yeah, Asia low for about a 1 to 1.19 with 5 micros, 304 takes. It was about $760. After fees, it came to $754. I went break even in 2 candles, I think. No, 3. Yeah, right here's when I went break even. And then bang. Yeah, so we ended up clearing that out. I wanted to see longs, but as y'all can see, I let price play out for y'all. We ended up being a little bit choppy. We didn't get this 1 minute invalidation, and we ended up sweeping for further liquidity, but just really chopping around. Damn, it's already 7, but yeah, we got that invalidation, but we still didn't invalidate this, and then we just started like chopping around here. But yeah, that's really the trade for the day. Again, it's been a pretty good week. Tomorrow we have a bunch of news, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a trade. If I do, I will recap for y'all. I appreciate y'all. Sorry about the rush video. Y'all have a good one.